Open the phone. Let's prepare the phone. Where is my other phone? Where is my old WhatsApp? We share the same iCloud with me and you, Abi. Why the WhatsApp we share love? Where is my life? Where is everything? You want to fetch me? You want to post after Abi? You want to post after Abi? You want to post conversation with the post Abi? Oh, no, we didn't pay a lot of money. Maybe it's my own WhatsApp. We share the same. We share the same iCloud with. Me, I'm not feeling okay in my life again. To have quality of cooling, one night alone, indeed, we will have it. I swear to my living God, we don't have to say we do what was without. We don't have to say we don't know anything. I swear, you don't know anything. I swear to my living God. Me, ever since I've gone to the end of my life, for somebody for my mission. I tell forever. I regret life to live. One night I let to pay for gold. One reason to pay, why worry you? Oh, no, come you want to go family one night and I to buy back the shit as in jail. It little might be shaking one night and I swear to my living God. One night I will never be shaking. I will go quiet. People are shouting to money baby. Yeah, I will be seeing you, you be seeing you, you be buying giant budget. Over here, you put it. No worry now. No worry. Over here, I'm happy. What's about pulling? Go buy it, pata. You was trying to buy me. You are not.
Terrible.
Mr. Yomi, even West Record photo saw it. Mohbad mentioned in your phone, which is Ayan. Only you are Ayan. That's the area Ayan here. We look back to everywhere. We look at camera. Cut it.
Okay.
Only if anything happened to me, only if anything happened to me, all Cynthia responsible, which is for me, Adibanjo.
You mentioned her name.
Honestly, yes. And in that voice record, Mumini, Ejembole, nínú mọ́tò yẹn, Ejekimole. Láàrin yẹn, àríyàn kan tó bá Mohbad ní yé, which is all caution ẹ̀ pé kó dákẹ́ kó má ṣe fídíò yẹn mọ́. So who is Ayan, who is Cynthia? Tí wọ́n lè arrest wọn. Láti joy. And no one mentioned them.
Maybe you should understand what they are trying to say. At the instance of a case, from this audio, I don't know whether the police have access to this. And secondly, throughout the investigation, I don't think Wunmi was ever made a suspect.
No.
Adura Aloba, not a suspect.
No.
Didarosha, no. Not a suspect.
People I am, Mohbad mentioned his name.
The Damola in question now that they are claiming is impersonator, who was there when Mohbad died, was never a suspect.
Yes.
The only person they are pushing is what is this guy? Prime boy, who was not even in the house.
Let me ask my own question. Sorry.
Is there another new person? Okay.
It's not question. Concerning that voice note that she's talking about, I guess there's another one because the information they passed out was Mohbad has phobia for hospital. And we have series of video where he is crying. I'm in the hospital. Wọ́n treat me o, ẹ má jẹ́ kí n kú báyìí o, ẹ ṣàánú mi o. You understand? So with this, I still believe the people around him, most especially the wife, has a lot of questions to answer. If there will be permission, let them play the voice so you can listen to it as well.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
Me,
I don't want to die. Help me, please. Oh, you're pushing back. I don't want to die. Yo, that poor. When you want to go to the coffee, hey, I'm in jail, bro. Please don't help me. I don't want to die. Help me. Please don't help me. Oh, yeah, what's your bye. I don't want to die.
Yes. It's okay.
It's quite sad. He actually fought for his life. But the only thing is that we, the public, if every other people attached to him failed him, just the way you will not want the public to fail your child, just the way you will not want the public to fail you, if you go on NYSC in a strange land, in a community that you're not used to, you have to stand up and let your voice be heard. If we as a society collectively keep this as our collective policy and way of life, this country will get better. We won't need to be looking for visas because we want to go and start. We would be so contented with our country. It is one, I don't know who is trying to make this country not workable. We should check our homes. Parents should pay less attention to things that are not relevant. They should pay attention to raising children. Social media is grooming children now. We need to give time for our children and works. We need to start engaging and raising children the right way, to understand that you need to be looking for things that will be of communal benefit. We should stop our selfish aggrandizement. Everything is about ourselves. You go to church, you go to mosque, you go to shrines, about you. We should start thinking about Nigeria. Nigeria is the ultimate that we have. If we take care of Nigeria, it will take care of all of us. And that is why we must stand up. In the next 2 weeks, we must be able to pass the right message on key things that concerns all of us.
Yes.
Taking people's life is all of us business. And how life will be preserved, value for human lives, is our business. Mohbad's life was taken without dignity and recourse to what he has as a dream. And that could be a gift they want to pass to another person, including your child. You coming up and standing up in the next 2 weeks will put a stop to it. It will be reduced to the barest minimum. Because we have to be united in one voice and say, this can never be who and what represents us as a nation. It's quite sad. You know, those voice notes, it's making me get weaker. But it will look like Mohbad just died last week.
Exactly.
Trust me, I know the government, they will dare us. They will say nothing will happen. They will make attempts. They will start with the persecution and lies. They will do it. But I am telling you, don't back down. I am already sacrificing myself, whatever they like they should do with me. The public, you made me. You gave me the name I have. I want to give back to the public. And if whatever is going to be coming to me is persecution, attacks, lies, I'll take it on your behalf. But please, don't let it go down the drain without you fighting. You must never, this is your country. The public will never go down. Fight on and ensure that justice is served. Let this case stand as a study case that will represent us all over the world, that we as a nation, we value human lives, and we would never allow any public institution to toe the path of criminality so blatantly. This one is too glaring. They think we are slaves. They think if they are in government position or public institution, the rest of the citizens, we are irrelevant. They believe we are raised with fear. Please, homes, parents, raise children with the ability to express themselves. Stop using torture as a means of correcting children at home. It is adding to the fear those people in government are using as a return back to us. The next generation needs to be grateful to us. Let us do all we can to alleviate the present problem so that we can have a better country.
Much in the core of this organization, and that is why we are working with them. And just like we've said, there may be amendment to some plans and some things. We are going to give advice, legal advice, to the organization. Elijah gave one the other time. But in the meantime, why is it difficult to do the right thing? Why should I write a petition and my petition will now be subordinated into someone's? I mean, I will now be made to be a standby and onlooker in my own petition. Questions must be asked. Do you know most of the times all these things are not even in the system, but individual actions here and there? Are we saying even there are hierarchy in the Nigerian police, for instance? If Lagos command is not doing my case very well, I can go elsewhere.
Yes.
I can go to the next level. I can do it and I continue to do it until justice is achieved. And I think that is what this body, this congregation is out for. We are singling Mohbad case out. We are making it a reference point, a point of contact for needless killing, needless death, needless loss of lives that we are seeing every now and then. And I believe, we strongly believe that we will get to the bottom of this. Thank you so much.
Wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún yín wípé nígbà tí ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad prime boy tó post kíní CCTV camera fídíò tó wà tí Mohbad ṣe ipò post yẹ ipò immediately Wùmí jáde síta wípé kán jọ pé kán má post yẹ kán má fún ní relevant wípé because at the end of the day ó lè lọ pay for ọkọ wọn wípé ó yá kí lẹ́ni kí
kọ́ sọ àjọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹgbẹ́ máa kì í ṣe.
wọ́n ní kí n gbé fún yín báwọn gbọ́.
Evidence of it. For me, for we said they should not play voice notes. They should not give them open boy relevant because it can favor Mohbad to the world. They should not play. So we not know when to do something about it. That's what I'm
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that question, Madam Teddy. Like I have opined several times that almost a year plus, there is a snail process in the whole quest for justice. No evidence, and they are in coroner court. They're waiting for toxicology. What I deduce is that one of the reasons why the case could not go to trial was lack of key evidence and witness. And I understand that there is need for us to have a digital and video evidence. So I proceeded to the estates, Royal Pine Estate, where Mohbad actually lived, and I was able to move around, and I was lucky to move into some, facilities to get some first-hand incidents. And again, the CCTV in Mohbad's house, there was somebody in that estate who came on my live show, told me that the person that built Mohbad's house, the same developer built their own houses, or majority of the houses in that axis in the estate, that they have CCTV installation. And it turns out to be true eventually, though they were able to threaten the person severally that she backed off from our claims. But before she could back off, she told me Mohbad belonged to the WhatsApp of landlords on that estate. Again, when we're able to get court injunction through the police, not the Lagos State Police Command, higher police command, we're able to gain access into the house, and we saw that from the experts that we took down, the CCTV experts, they confirmed that no, this is a CCTV installation. And the only reason why they could not uproot the complete cables that would transmit images was because it was conduit. Before they have to take all the wires out, it's going to take probably building or tearing the whole stuff out. So they couldn't. And that is where we were like, why didn't maybe the family and, the legal team then, the police, did they see that? It was when the police that we went together, when they investigated, like, wow, what's going on? But it's still the same police. And I still believe in the Nigerian police until they prove otherwise in the next 2 weeks. So, the CCTV in Mohbad's house, it must come out. And that is one of the reasons why Madam Tenny is emphasizing that the moment Prime Boy made mention of CCTV, there was an attempt to quell it and extinguish it. Because for almost a year, everybody just accepted that there was no CCTV. So now, the police, they will have to do everything humanly possible to ensure that the CCTV in Mohbad's house, they should dig deep, and we will be surprised, and we will even commend them if they crack it and they eventually bring out the CCTV. They know where it is, because in the room there is traces of a TV, a screen, where the CCTV, projects on, and then the wires were there. Do you understand? So part of the things we're going to be reminding the police, if they decide to look back into this case, the public is asking that they should lift the case file from the Lagos State Police Command and the higher authority take over and start afresh. Within 1 week, they will get the truth. It's no longer far-fetched. So they will look into the aspect of the CCTV. We'll include it. It's possible, right? We'll include it in our concerns, and they should be able to unravel that. So,
and again, sir, there is a voice note of Mohbad and Yomi, when Mohbad was telling Yomi that he could fail me. I don't know if you give us access to play the voice note for.
Go ahead, if you have it.
Yes.
I want to take probably one. How many more questions so that we can?
My last question,
How many
sir.
questions?
It's okay.
My last question.
Have you asked question before?
Yeah, I was the one that actually said we should play the voice.
Okay, no ask question.
Yeah.
Okay, ask your question then. Probably we take one more, then we'll round up.
All
Is that
right.
okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Leo Finami, is a senator at Break the Silent Foundation, TikTok, and also from Olori Evi platform. Yeah, my question goes to the chambers about the petition being written and turning the witness, the complainant to a witness. Sir, is there any way the complainant can go directly to the station and make a proper complaint about it, since they are not responding to the petition? Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Complainants normally should be a witness. In a criminal matter, the state prosecutes or state apparatus is either the public prosecution department of the state or the police or any of the agencies like EFCC, ICPC and co. So you that wrote petition, that is the complainant, this person stole my money, will be used as a witness to the state. And what you will be saying is proving the complicity, the complicity of the person. No, there's a petition against someone. So I that wrote the petition will be used as the state's witness to prove the guilt of that person. Because it's me that wrote the petition, it's me that the thing happened to. So if someone else is now replaced, if someone else is used in my place, then that's no longer my petition that is being attended to. So we don't know this, but in all that we've said today, we will need. In fact, there is urgency now for us to compile all these things. You may be surprised. All these things may not be at the domain of the police. It may not be with them. Let it get to them officially now. And that is what our office is going to embark upon any time from now. We are going to compile all the evidence, all these things. We are not saying they did it, but let it be investigated. Is there any is there any complicity in this? Let's see. It's not for us to say, okay, this person did this, but he said this, he acted this way. Let's see, is there a way it links with the commission of the crime being investigated? So we are going to do that. We are going to put all these things in one box, and we will now follow it up.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on. I have somebody from United States of America. Madam Road. Oshun. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go with your question now. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
You can tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I won't want to say my name. I won't want to say my name on the air, okay? But this is Oshu, okay?
Calling from where?
I hope you understand. I'm calling from the United States, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
All right, my question, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Yomi, for all your justice plan, regardless and perfect everything that was sent to you.
Are you guys here?
My question, can they hear me?
Go ahead.
We can hear you.
Okay. I'm going to direct my question to the attorney's case, if they don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
On the 12th, when Mohbad's dad got to Mohbad's house, after he found his son under the staircase where they laid his dead body. He asked Darosha to call an ambulance. Darosha called an ambulance. They took the dead body to the station about Mohbad. When they got to the station, Baba asked for the report. They asked him to write a statement. He told them that he would dictate for them because he can compose himself to write. When the man was done doing that, at the end of the day, they denied to give him the report. They sent him away. Now this is the question. It's for the barrister. Please, sir, can you just let us know? Is it just a Nigerian constitution? Somebody breaking the jurisdiction. It's okay for them to send the person away with the dead body when they're supposed to detain them, question them, do an investigation, find out what happens to the person that died, what killed this person. They do not do that. So is it in the Nigerian constitution?
Wait.
Oh yeah, introduce yourself and then ask your question.
This is Joker. This is Joker from TikTok. I want to direct my question to the legal representative sitting here. There was a video that we established that Mohbad died in the 11th. There was an interview between one of those interviews, I don't know if you remember the name, but the guy that Mohbad did medicine after death with. So he had an interview where he confirmed twice that Mohbad died on the 11th of September 2023. My question is there a way that the legal team can file a petition or lawsuit of conspiracy and abetting against the family concerning the actual date that Mohbad died? That is my question.
You get that question? Okay, thank you. They will respond to that. Just continue to monitor on TikTok. We have two questions and don't let us overburden them. Let them answer that. Then we'll take, I think that will be all for now. Then let's answer the two questions. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mama Joker. Thank you. Okay, go answer with the first one.
Yes, I had second.
But you didn't get the first one?
Yes, I think I heard it. Hello? So from Madam Osho, we it was asked that the day Mohbad dad got to his residence, he saw the dead body of the young man under the staircase. That was the news everywhere. I think I read something like that with that. And it was reported that he took the dead body to the police station and that he was not attended to. I want to believe it did not happen. It never happened. Because it is the responsibility of the Nigerian police under the Police Act and all that statutes that empowers the police to investigate crime, even if frivolous. It must be investigated by air with dispatch, and they must come with the conclusion whether at times complainants at the police station may turn out to be the defendants at the end of the day. So they can only determine that after a thorough investigation has been carried out on a reported case that has criminality element within it. Let alone when invitation was made to the police and dead body was there, a coroner case, I think the police will dare not do that. But if it happened that way, you said it, let us collate all this. Let us approach the relevant authorities, and I'm sure the case will turn around in a jiffy. I can assure you of that. If it really did happen, we will make sure this one, there is no way this one can be swept under the carpet if actually it happened. You know, I keep on saying that if it happened. That's for Mrs.
Okay, so to the second question, that this prime suspect who were okay, that those people who have been nailed in the circumstances surrounding the death of Mohbad and they not been prosecuted. We know that in criminal justice administration in Nigeria, it is only the police that can prosecute. And where the police refuse to prosecute, we have two legal alternatives.
Yes, sir.
One is to file a mandamus in court, compelling them to do that public duty of prosecution. Two, to obtain a fiat from the Attorney General to prosecute privately.
Yes.
In fact, that's what we have even intended to do in the case of
I want you to repeat that. I love that word.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It is to apply to the Attorney General to give us fiat to prosecute the whole matter privately. So once that is given, we have the legal requisite to prosecute all these people who are surrounded in the circumstances surrounding the death of Mohbad. So, and these are very, very potent weapons that can be used to make sure that justice is achieved in this matter as an executive summary.
So it shows that we're not without recourse. That we are not, we just said it, that the office will compile all this. Once we can see that we have a good case to go with, police or any other prosecutory body will not deter us from going ahead. The options are not closed on the police alone. We will go ahead. Thank you very much.
God bless.
Thank you.
The voice recording. The voice recording.
Well,
The voice recording.
the voice recording. Okay. Place the voice recording, then we'll round up.